In today's somewhat pre-made, well, it is technically a pre-made, the timer decides it. In today's pre-made, we witness the absolute power of the most powerful in-game builder and support. And no, Fenrir does not count. He's pretty much a support and a builder, and that's cheating. You can't double dip into the categories. I don't make the rules, I just invent them. We'll be watching these two classes make it 30 minutes into the game before creating a base. And once it starts going up, Zerg is only going to have one shot, because in the right hands, and if given enough time, these two classes together become completely unbreakable. I'm pretty excited about this game because it's been long enough where I can't remember anything, but I do remember it was a really fun game. I suppose we'll be watching from Ryoshima's point of view. Very good player, I've heard. Very handsome guy. Smart, funny. You should like him, like button him, subscribe him, send him wedding invites in the... Holy moly, these guys are speedrunning the pre-made. Maybe it is a fucking stacked main. Where am I going? I guess I'm just gonna, set up an eco main. I mean, I like doing this. I like setting up ecos on... I shouldn't be saying it because it's gonna be so easy to counter if people know. But I do like setting up ecos close to mid with certain classes where you can just defend it early on. Don't get too comfortable though, I do switch things up sometimes, but if you do want to counter me a little bit, maybe set up some patrols around the mid area where I'm farming outside of. Who do we have on our team, by the way? Decent lobby to be honest, even though I don't know how this is a pre-made, but I'll trust. We have an Elementalist, disgusting abuser there. Spirit, disgusting abuser there. Okay, what do they pick? They pick Kerrigan Survival. Yeah, so we'll start out with our +5 worth of structures, eco structures. We'll get our Hellion out, we'll get our Scan out. Looks like they're holding Lings a little bit, but they're letting some slip out, which is pretty nice. For me anyway, they do head towards me, but I mean, they won't be able to do much, surely. I want to check actually, do they, no, it's not one of those games. It's not one of those games where we just get run down for 20 minutes, thank God. Don't know why I would save that replay if that was the case. We've got more than enough of those kind of games. So we'll just played a little safe, farm outside of the bot side instead. I was planning on farming outside of the side without teammates, so we don't share gas, but Kerrigan scared me a little bit. We do see her up there though, so we can now rotate back upwards. Oh, looks like she's trying to fuck around with the Elementalists actually, going for a dash on them. Good salvage there, knowing that they are probably going to run down that way. Also good salvage there, knowing that a Ling Ball's up there. They're going to go real hard on the Elementals. I kind of want to watch what I'm doing, but... Oh, I'm getting hit actually. But I also want to see if this Elementalist dies. Surely he doesn't. My eco does get hit though, a little unfortunate, but I mean, I can just defend it. I am going to have to salvage that, right? I'm not just going to sit on this ramp forever, yeah. I'm constantly looking over at the Elementalist, making sure that if he is in trouble, I can run over. I've got Sticky Bomb now, so I could slow down the Kerrigan if she's chasing him, but I mean, fuck, what am I talking about? Fuck the Elementalist. We have eco to set up. We don't care about our teammates. Pinging that Kerrigan. We'll be able to hopefully scan her. We have scan off cooldown. Wait a second for her to get out of vision, then I should be scanning her. Setting up a bit of a wall here. I'm not seeing it. Okay, there we go. I mean, a bit slow on it. I assume she's going to that eco though, or to where it was, because they should, if we could check their point of view, have it on the mini map. I guess they already scouted it, maybe walked up the ramp or something. Again, our eco gets hit. Well, I mean, just the wall. Here we've got enough income to just invest in the barracks wall, lift it up. It's fine. It's no longer revealed because of the cloak on the barracks once they lift up, so just a little bit of a random link should still be safe for a while at least. Unless they happen to be looking while they got hit. Oh, Elemental's getting jumped on again. This time we are nearby, we can save him back. I mean, at this point, Elementalist has enough levels, or should do anyway. And yeah, I mean, mostly levels. Minerals helps a little bit with the spells. But, all the stats from the levels and stuff. Just gonna outrun the Kerrigan. Getting levels in that storm orb. We're making sure we can jump down somewhere. I don't want to have to run to the right back into Kerrigan. I want to rotate up towards top left so I can actually continue to farm where my team isn't. We just make a little outhouse on the low ground, jump around so we don't have to, like travel all the way through here, wasting all that time. We do have to keep an eye on our eco now though. She could come for it. We see her moving out the top sides. Throw out a scan there. Yeah, she's moving back towards the right side. Now we're on the left side, so it's all good. Good thing we didn't go back to the right side, right? Because if we did, she'd be going back there. She'd be able to, chase me a little bit, shut me down, as well as head towards all our teammates. We see there's like absolutely zero on the left side. So now that we can populate that area, we're also setting up some barracks as we go. This is something I've been trying to do more of. Well, we get skinned as well, but Elementalist nearby, so it should be defendable somewhat. He doesn't want to sit here forever, but for now we can keep that up. But this is something I've been trying to do more as Warfield, because our barracks, they cost 25 minerals, if we could click the hero. 25 minerals. I've almost, well, I guess a little bit off, but 16 minerals per second. I can almost build barracks per second, and it's like, it's such a small amount of my income, right? A small amount of my minerals. But I could just have it sitting on the minimap somewhere. In this case, I also make Hellions to get some more gas on a ward. But I could just have barracks sitting around the map, very cheap, very cheap. If it gets hit, I lift them up. And it's like later in the game, I could do multiple things. I could either use that to set up a new eco spot. If I end up salvaging, I could use it to make a Herc or an Eidolon out of. Make a Herc to make an outpost later on, or an outhouse rather. We see it gets hit there, I just lifted it up. An outhouse rather, so I can recall to it. We could make units from it to push from different directions or just get map control. It's like, it's just so good for the very small amount of minerals it costs. It's something I've been trying to do more of. It's it just adds so much consistency to your game. I mean, we haven't had to salvage our main eco yet. We do have to keep in mind that, yeah, I'm scanning around my eco, I think for two things. One, to check Kerrigan, who happens to be topside, which is great for us. Two, to check for creep, because we do have to take into account that Neadra could slow walk off creep towards us, especially if creep is somewhat close by. She can get there real fast, and then scan and take out my eco from the low ground. So we will have to be very safe about that. I mean, I just keep the eco up for now, not having to salvage it, so I keep that income, but I do upgrade eco on the other side of the map. We're scanning it again to check for that creep. We have to be real careful about it. Because even, again, if it's not that they can just take it out if the creep's nearby, they can slow walk, so I pretty much have to use scan on cooldown to check here. I do salvage now. We see the creeps getting close. I can't scan fast enough to check for Neadra forever. We just salvage it. And we could re-eco there if we want to on the bot side of that eco, like down here, but probably not going to be the case. I'm scanning it again. I don't know. Oh, that's not good. We also see Kerrigan dash down there. That's real rough, actually. I mean, that's like half my eco reset, because I salvaged and put a bunch back into that eco. That's really fucking bad. I'm surprised I haven't gone for the bot eco yet. As I was saying, I could re-eco down there, but I mean, they already know it's on the map, so it's not ideal. Okay, I make a Herc from there, actually. Kind of like what we were talking about before, having barracks on the map. We can make a Herc from there, and then use him to move out to remake eco. Or I could just make eco on top of my hero up top right, but I mean, we've already got teammates up there. I'm not going to build in the corner, am I? Surely I'm not that new to the game? Okay, yeah, I did cancel that. Of course, if they have... Lings can't see anything unless they have Ling vision on the low ground, unless it's in a corner there. As they wrap around the corner, around this corner, they'd be able to just spot it. So you have to leave a gap in the corners of low grounds. Fortunately, I do happen to know that, so I cancel that building. We've got a lot of gas. I mean, a little bit of map control. I mean, it's just this though, isn't it? I mean, we had this, which we had to lift up. Got some units down here that we can now use to defend the eco. Could maybe make something up here. We've got our hero rotating. So we've got a decent amount of gas. I have also been trying to play with a bit more in the way of Hellion map control throughout the mid game as Warfield. I find no matter what build style I go, once I start scaling it, once I get like to the end of mid game, or even mid game in general, I end up with being low gas. And it's like, gas is so crazy important on Warfield. I should be finding a spot where I could cut more of my mineral income just to get some more gas. Still trying to figure out the sweet spot for that. But in this case, I mean, I lose a lot of minerals this game by getting my eco hits, so I have to, I guess, cut that gas income and just go like real heavy on the minerals so I don't fall behind. We know that Neadra's up there. She's just sitting there kind of waiting for the Elementalist, I guess. Maybe doing something else on the minimap. But we see that she's there because the Elementalist has that radar permanently spotting that she's there, permanently seeing that she's, well, not anymore, but was on that high ground. Now I see that she's moved, so I have to get out of there. But that gives us a little bit of room to hit some creep. I've been finding creep harass really good on Warfield. Gets you levels, gets you XP, and puts more pressure on the enemy. It does mean you usually have to invest a little bit more minerals, maybe even some gas to get like a Herc for stim, but minerals into upgrades. But I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it to take that. Like, you can't just sit AFK, do nothing, and scale up your mineral income, right? Zerg will just outscale you doing that. So putting on pressure, making sure we give them a hard time. They don't get to do their game plan of just clearing the map and spreading creep with zero contest. And honestly, we're kind of bouncing back here. We're at plus 27. Definitely not a great spot to be in as a Warfield at 14 minutes in. But we've got some map control. We've got some barracks around the map. I could be rotating a little bit more, but I guess here I'm kind of focused more so on clearing this creep out. Especially since I know the Elementalist was doing some creep clear as well. Looks like he still is, absolutely. We can both clear creep. He can do it way better than I can. He like one-shots tumors. but we both get a lot of clearing creep. We get a lot of gas, it's very valuable for us. The XP is very valuable for us. It's like, even though we're investing our time into it, it's like, we're still scaling hard because of it. And because we're on two opposite sides versus Niagara, she can't really shut us down as long as we both pay attention. Oh, we see some Hydras there. That's juicy. I've got to go for that, yeah. We do, yeah, also need to be using our scan. Do I have level 2 scan, or I went for stim? Yeah, soon I'll have level 2 scan. I mean, I like stim and sticky bomb just because it means, like, if you hit a ling ball with a sticky bomb, it means you're pretty much full health guaranteed. But, I mean, in a pre-made, I mean, this is pretty much a pre-made, right? This is a fairly high level lobby. I'm starting to think maybe I should just go for level 2 scan at level 3, because their vision is so insanely strong. 5-second cooldown reduction on the scan, it doesn't sound like a lot, but like vision is so insanely strong in Kerrigan Survival. Obviously, especially as survivors, knowing where the Kerrigan is at all times, or in this case the Niagara, I'll be able to maybe scan for them a little more often. Here we have to back off because we see on the mini-map, we don't know where she is. We saw her there actually, maybe I wasn't looking though, moving down there. So I could move back in now. Maybe I'm scared of the Kerrigan, I'm not sure. Our eco's getting kind of big though, our gas is on 0.
Upgrade.
We might actually, instead of going for like Hellion map control, well that's close for that. Oh, here we go, yeah. Yeah, a little bit scared of the Kerrigan, we can probably stim here. Did I stim? I didn't stim. Oh, I get the... Oh, I have to level up Sticky Bomb to level 2. Because she's on top of me, that sucks. So Scanner Sweep's on level 1 now. Whatever, I mean it's fine, it's fine. We did take a lot of damage. We didn't get a good Sticky Bomb to heal off it with Stim Pack. Just use it for move speed mostly, but we do slow it down. Yeah, I was gonna say we might not go too heavy on map control with Hellions, and instead go for creep push, as we're doing here. Because, I mean, Niadra's just so good to push creep first. Because anytime she goes to defend something, you know that she can't cross the creep fast enough to stop you from pushing the other side. We do see that scan, so we're setting up walls on the outside. We know they have Hydras, so now we no longer need to just defend the entrance of our eco. We need to actually defend the entrances of all the high grounds around us. She does recall down there to take it out, so we're going to have to salvage that re-eco, probably top side. We see I still have a barracks mid-left, but I mean, that's pretty, yeah, we just re-eco top side. That's pretty close to Kerrigan. I should maybe not make eco here. Again, I know they have roaches, I know they have hydras. I need to build away from the center, but obviously there's not a lot of room to build away from the center there, sadly. It's just, like I'd be able to, get maybe 6 structures out? I guess that's not too bad, I could have gone for that instead. But we're building a bunch of Hellions here, I imagine those are Hellions. Maybe some Hercs as well, yeah, Hellions. We're going to invest some minerals into pushing here. We have a lot of gas to spend on eco though. I have to blink there, sadly. I do also stim to maybe get some healing, but it's not enough. Only hit a few roaches.
Complete.
I mean, yeah, we're scanned top left. That's fine, that's fine. We get sensor minerals, actually, which is massive. I can put that into eco. We do drop back down very low on gas because we'll put it all into eco now. But they leave our Herc up on the bot side. We managed to get it out, so we're able to set up an eco in the bot left corner. We also have our barracks is still up around where our eco previously was. I imagine they scanned it and now know it's not there anymore. So they're not bothering wasting time with it. But surprised they didn't even ling ball it. Maybe they, I mean, I could defend it, I guess. But yeah, it means the barracks are still up. So I can still rebuild there as well, which is great. We'll be able to defend this. Don't know if that stim was worth it. I mean, I guess I pretty much heal equal life to the damage I take. Gives me a bit of extra DPS. Looks like we're moving out. Maybe going to rotate top side. I don't want to get caught by Kerrigan. I don't want to have to recall bot left, because then if she comes to my eco top left, which I think I just salvaged, yeah. If she comes to my eco top left, clears it out, and then I recall bot left, which is the only other place on the map I can have eco right now, and she recalls bot left, she just completely shuts me down, and I'm out of the game. So I have to run upwards, even though it's I'm not in the best spot because my health's low. We do have to make sure we're in 2 different spots with the Herc on that bot left side and my Warfield top right, ideally. So we can make, we can't just get shut down by her recalling bot left. So I can make eco top right if she recalls down there. If she chases my Warfield, then I should live if I play it well, because I've still got like a decent amount of spells. I think Blink might even be off cooldown soon. No, still halfway. Still have recall though, but it means like this whole time I can eco up bot left side. Incredible fucking eco placement by me. Minimizing that space efficiency, so if lings ever get in there, they have maximized surface area to take out my eco. If we have a base down there, my team has as little space as possible to steal eco from me. Incredible. She does end up moving top left side, taking out what she thought may be an eco up there, but also taking out some of the Helios stuff. How are we doing? We're at plus 57. Honestly, a pretty dire spot, but we've still got teammates alive. How many teammates, actually? All of them except one. Not bad. A little bit of a monkey on Stukov. Can't say I'm surprised. That's a stim. That'll be a little bit of heal. Actually, not much. They did a good pullback there. But what upgrades am I at, actually? I'm at 3-3. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty. Even though health is below half, we are pretty safe as long as I use my spells properly. Maybe micro a little bit. Should be able to defend this, especially with Prophet. Prophet will help here a lot. Actually, do they even... Well, they do now. I was going to say, do they even see that wall? Yeah, they definitely do. I mean, with the help of Prophet there, we can easily defend that. Very helpful. We can also set up a bit of an eco top right. This is a pretty nice spot, pretty defendable. See a ping going on bot left. Not sure what that's about. I think it's just a ball of units. Yeah, no, Kerrigan is down here, actually. Wonder if I know that. I mean, I salvaged down here anyway. I'll just reset it up. Probably not upgrade it. Upgrade top right, and then, I mean, bot left, it just means it's in position, so I don't have to waste time placing it. Later I can upgrade it if I need to. But looks like we're just upgrading top right for now. We should be able to, yeah, again, Prophet being a huge help here. Explosive ward will help us defend this a lot. Do we have any? No, we've got a couple of barracks around. We've got obviously bot left, bot right, top right. We've got this one here, but they did clear out a lot of the other stuff left side. Oh, that's a big roach ball. Bit of a stem might heal me up. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty desperate for health this game. Constantly low life, but I mean, I can't just sit around hitting a rock or something. I need to keep moving, need to keep farming ideally. What level am I actually? Level 5? Pretty close to level 6. Kerrigan's messing around with our team. I say messing around, killing our team. Sadly, I think that Stukov will be dead. And he's on creep. She's going to get that huge move speed boost. Storm's going to take him out, yeah. Good attempt by him. We get center gain though. We're actually getting pretty rich here. We do have a spirit as well, so we could be pretty scary when it comes to a base. But, I mean, the thing is here, there's not a lot going on the map. So if we just base, Kerrigan can jump to us pretty much instantly and take us out. With Spirit, with Warfield, both of those heroes need a huge amount of time to set up a good base, a solid base, so we definitely don't want to just be going for that. Again, Prophet helping out with that bot left side, but we are probably going to lose it. We should be able to get a Herc out. I mean, am I just giving him up? I could have made an outhouse up here and jumped out. That's a mistake by me. Should also be trying to get a barracks out of here. Okay, well I do now, but a little bit late, I think. Making a bunch of Hellions up here. Am I planning on a push? I've got a lot of gas here. Put it into eco. I think I'm trying to work towards that Xanthos ASAP right now. Looks like maybe even... Am I patrolling these around or something? Maybe just pushing with them with scan? Not too sure actually. Looks like I might be setting them up for some multiple side harass. Just to take some pressure off our team. Scan that. Clear some creep. I mean, basing's got to be the go-to, right? They are pulling back on the map pretty well. I don't think our spirit's going to be able to reclaim too much on the map at this point because... What the fuck was that? Because things are going to have unit vision now. And there's just going to be so many units on the map. It's going to be hard for Spirit to set anything up. We do get a ton of minerals from our teammate there. I mean, we're in a pretty good spot. We have an Elementalist, we have a Warfield, 2 insane late game classes. Spirit's an insane late game class too, but I think they're stuck on the other side of the map. I mean, if they set up a base, what upgrades are they at? 554? Okay, pretty rough spot for the Spirit. If they live to the late game and maybe get to a spot left, because it looks like we're maybe going for a base setup. Because Elementalist and I are following each other. So we're probably aiming for a base. We have a Helios as well. Actually an insane late game potential from us. Although, 2 of the people alive on our team are bronze players. So that's rough. Maybe, I mean, good job to them for living longer than some of the non-bronzes though. I'll say that. Looks like this is a death. Oh, I look away. Fungal did miss. Does he live this? I mean, he's got to die eventually here. But he might be able to buy us a lot of time. Does he have blink? He does. Oh, the Ice Orb from Elementalist. He blinks down. He might know. There's no way he lives. Okay, well, no. There's actually no way he lives. Yeah, I mean, he bought some good time. Alright, they might go for the top right eco. No point salvaging it. Maybe salvage the edge. Salvage these ones because they could Hydra down here. We have battle cruisers to defend. Like, such good defense as well, because if they send units here, this just clears it out. If Kerrigan dashes through and hits this, I just blink them back and create another wall here, and I won't have dash to get to the eco, so I get like a guaranteed full salvage. so good for us to defend up there, so we don't even need to salvage. Looks like we are absolutely going for a base. So we're putting eco in the planetaries. We're not. Kerrigan's already here. This is rough. I mean, it's good that I have eco across the map, so they can actually break into the back of this base and we can just keep fighting. We're getting the auras in the outhouses. We have double aura, or 2 slots rather, for the battle cruisers. What other upgrades am I getting? None at the moment. I am 4-3 in a good spot. Do we have the... yeah, we do have the battle cruiser attack, so we actually do a ton of damage. Okay, they're attacking this. They scan it as well. Yeah, there we go. Good call. Salvage the edge so the Hydras can't hit it, and then just defend it. Are we just like giving up the rock? It's definitely very important that I pay attention to this. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to full salvage that.
Your forces are
I mean, they're not taking the rock fast enough because the Prophet's fucking around with them, Elementalist is fucking around with them. I do finally get the battle cruisers out of that outhouse so I can fight this. Should be able to pull back the low health battle cruisers there. There we go, a little bit of micro, pull that back. I'm not even level 6 yet. I've been level 5 for like 20 minutes. What's going on there? But we should be able to use our range to take some stuff out, but we might end up losing the outhouse. I mean the rock. Nightingale does go down. I'm not putting much more into eco. We need to like full defend this. We win the long game as long as we hold on, because Elementalist is a disgusting freak bastard class that can like solo the game. So as long as we hold this spot for him, let him keep scaling with those levels, we are, I wouldn't say good, we're okay. Because I mean, we still have to, it's not just like an auto win if he lives, right? Like he could get outplayed, he could lag, we could just get sniped as the builder, and then of course if builders die, supports die, like they can't win. We have to blink up there to try and block that rock. We get some good damage off. At this point, I probably, okay, yeah, I was going to say need to go back into eco. Looks like I've done that on the planetary. Yeah, maxed out the planetary. Good work by my team actually sending me minerals like constantly this game. Not just holding, a lot of games you see people hold minerals and do nothing with it. And it's actually massive that I get sent here. Now I'm actually almost maxed out supply, 250. I could upgrade my supply even more to 300, but pretty much maxed out supply of battle cruisers. Do I have all the aura upgrades? No, I could get one more aura upgrade, which would be huge here. Do we have Xanthos yet? There's no way I'm not level 6. Okay, I'm just barely level 6. I guess there are a lot of classes in this base that take up XP, so we're splitting that all between us. Should be going harder on, oh, that's why. I'm gonna say harder on the blink micro with the laser tanks. Blink them back so they don't die, but it's on cooldown. I think I blinked them forward to get some damage done. Prophet trying to get a little bit of damage there, but he should be careful. Kerrigan is scary, although as she builds Hydras, she is kind of trying to attack our units. Dashes in, or attempts to, has to recall out, just taking huge damage from the battle cruisers there. I don't think I've done much damage this game outside of the base, and then they, yeah, like probably like 14k off of this base alone. So the battle cruisers are starting to be scary, so you can no longer just dash in. Again, we're still pretty close to max supply. We're at plus 100, so we haven't all in yet. Going for a bit of a push. Elemental's level 81, that's massive. He is very big right now. A little bit of a heal from the medic, also heal from me hitting my planetary, trying to heal off of that. It'll regen over time, it's not a big deal. As long as I don't look away for too long and kill it off, but, you know, who knows? I wouldn't be surprised after what I've seen from myself in some of these games. But, I mean, we're just going to be able to push here, blink micro the laser. Okay, never mind. Just don't blink micro, I guess. Don't blink micro the laser tanks, fuck it. See what I mean? I'm an idiot. Why am I not microing the laser tank? Okay, there we go. Thank God I've woken up. For a bit, I guess. I went back to sleep and let the laser tank die again. At least Xanthos lives, right? Surely we won't see him die this game. I 100% believe in myself. Oh, we have a Helios? Holy shit, there's still a Helios going on. He's got a big Annihilator base down here. I mean, it's gonna go down. That's a lot of minerals gone. Do they make it to us? Oh my God, he sneaks out. Incredible. Funny thing is, in this base, there's not a huge amount of room for Helios. I mean, they can make stuff on the outside of the base, but it is a hard base for us to defend. As in, like, the outer parts, the peripherals are very hard for us to defend. I've seen it over here. Difficult for us to even defend this rock when we're just all stuck in a corner. So trying to defend all this and stuff as well could be a problem for us. But, I mean, I guess it gets easier when Helios actually has her structures down. We see we're getting a little bit of damage with the laser tanks out there. I think we're mostly focusing on defending this top side here. Elemental's kind of down here doing his thing. He can pretty much solo defend his side, especially if we've got just a few units to body block for him, or a few units to kill off the enemy units when he does meteor soul catching zone like this. Meteor catches most things, but maybe if I have a Psalm for a Brutalisk or even an Omega, I can take that out for him while it's in the soul catching zone. And then he can actually take that as a part of his army. But I mean, look at this disgusting class. It's pretty much just solo holding. I mean, I'm playing Warfield. I'm one to talk, right? It's like the most OP builder and the most OP support in the game together right now. But yeah, freak bastard on the Elementalist here. We do see the Omegas come out. That is a problem, although we do 570 damage per hit. That's fucking nuts. Omegas are still a little bit tanky. 1200 or 12k rather health. See, they're desperately trying to go for the rock down here. Where's the Elementalist? He's moved up here. I'd love to see a soul catching zone on those Omegas. The Edge is moving in as well. I mean, they're down at 40k. They're not particularly low. He actually has to turn on Lightning Storm to take out the Omegas. Okay, yeah, there we go. We start getting some hits on the Kerrigan. I think that was like maybe 4k. Oh, they're taking more? I mean, I'm just letting the Psalms and stuff hit my units. We're right-clicked on Kerrigan because if we don't take her down, or take her down alive, she's just going to be able to permanently spawn units out here. Elementalist goes in. Oh my god, he doesn't die, right? Oh my god, Kerrigan's balled after that. They lost all their hair. That's so bad. They almost got the Elementalist, but instead they take like fucking 20k damage. Oh my god, that was a huge push there. They went from like 40k down to 5k now. See, now, like, if Kerrigan was still sitting at her 40k, she just sits here, perma-spawns units. Eventually, she's gonna whittle down the rock. It'd take ages, but, like, we'd be hitting the units, slowly killing them, but eventually they'd get the rock. But now that they're low health, they have to back off because there's 2 tanks jumping on top of her, could take her out. Eventually, anyway. I mean, it's just a few tank shots, right? Or, alternatively, like, 2 ticks from a Lightning Storm from Elementalist. Can we see from the Elementalist point of view how much damage he's doing here? Oh, it's not showing up the damage. I mean, it's going to hit this Brutalisk, right? I did like 1500 there with 1 tick, not bad. We see Kerrigan's trying to move back in again. I mean, this is just a blink and a death, right? Yeah, there we go. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, what do they do, right? What do? They either break the base or they lose. You know, even if... How many people were alive? I think, yeah, Helios and Prophet was still alive, but even if it were literally just the Warfield and Elementalist, they get outscaled. Just completely insane late game classes.